Hi class, it's me, Cherie again. Okay, so ladies, this is for you. I'm sure there's been times when you're watching TV or something and you see a famous actress and you're like, wow, their makeup looks flawless. Well, I've had that situation plenty of times. So I became really interested in makeup. I've always wanted to wear makeup and I've done my research and I've had a great friend who is a makeup artist and so she's given me some tips. So now I'm going to pass them on to you. Okay, there's two things I want to talk about how to get that amazing sculpted look that you see on actresses. It's called contouring and highlighting. First, I want you to know that it doesn't matter which one you do first. You can highlight first or you can do the contouring before the highlighting. It's your preference. It's whatever you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to highlight first, and the first rule is that for highlighting, you want whatever you're going to use to be a couple of shades lighter than your actual complexion. Other than that, you can use anything. You can use a concealer, which this is, or you can even use regular foundation, powder, liquid, doesn't matter as long as it's lighter than your complexion. So let me just start off. I'm going to highlight pretty much above my cheekbones. So when it comes to highlighting, it's just about bringing the high or lightening the high points of your face where the light touches. So that's here, 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 the bridge of your nose, and right above your lip. Don't have to do every point. I'm just going to show you one side of my face because you get to see a really cool difference. And there's not that much time. So I'm going to blend it in with my finger. Now I'm going to do a little more than I actually would normally put, and that's only because I need the camera to pick this up. Okay, now I blended in towards my hairline. It gives it a more natural look. So after I blend it in, just not too much where you can still see it. It's not going to blend in with my skin. Like I said, it's just highlighting. Okay, so after I blend it, I quickly want to put on foundation. This is just a step that I use to give it a more natural look, to blend with my skin. Okay, so the foundation, as you know, is your complexion, really close to your complexion. Okay, I take the brush, my foundation brush, and I'm just gonna put the foundation where you have not put the highlighting. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit over at my temples. Just this is just an example, okay, but I'm not gonna touch where I put the highlighting. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little below, okay, below my cheekbones. Again, this is just to give it a more blended, natural look. Okay, after that, the next step is I'm going to show you how to contour, which I think this might be my favorite part. Okay, contouring is all about getting the hollows of your face so that you can create a shadow which adds dimension, for a more slimmer and sculpted look. So, let's say I have a huge forehead, okay? I'm going to contour my forehead to make it look slimmer. If I had kind of big cheeks, I would contour my cheeks just to make it look slimmer. I contour my cheeks anyway, because it's just my preference. But like I said, you can contour and highlight, or you cannot. You can do whichever part of your face you want. Okay, now when it comes to contouring, you have to use two shades darker than your actual complexion, 1 to 2 shades darker. Okay. Also, you want to use a brush like this, a blush brush, angled. Okay, and this will help because you can get the exact line where you need to go. I'm going to show you. Okay, I can use either or. If you use a bigger brush, you might want to pinch it a little bit just so you can get the makeup where you need to be and not everywhere. Okay, and so like I said, you use about 2 shades darker than your complexion. So this is an example of what I use. Okay, as you can see, this is my complexion here, and this is quite dark. Okay, so this is about a couple of shades darker than my complexion. So I use that one right there. Okay, so I'm going to use my angled brush, okay? And you can use any brush that you have or that you want to use, okay? It'll get the job done, okay? So I dip my brush in here, okay? And I'm going to show you where to put the contouring, okay? You want to put it under your cheekbone, okay? And the way to see that is by sucking in your cheeks like this, and then you just lightly draw that line, okay? You can see that, and that's exaggerated. I need the camera to pick this up. So, okay, and I went back to my cheekbones and I stopped right about there, okay? And you can see that. Now, you don't want to look like you're walking around with a dirty face, so you just use a brush to blend it in a bit, just for a more natural look. Okay, now already you can kind of see the difference. I mean, see, this side looks more sculpted already, and this side looks a little pudgy. Okay, so it's just like that. So you just try to blend it in a little more. Okay, and so normally I would contour pretty much my whole face, just the outsides of my face. I would do kind of like a number 3 or backwards 3, depending on which side, and that would just make my face look a little bit slimmer, a little more sculpted. Okay, so I'm just blending it in a little bit more, and you can kind of see the difference. That's why I want to do one side, if you can see that. Now, just to add a little bit extra, okay, I just want to show you how you can really make it pop just a little bit. Just add a little blush, okay, it's your option, but I just put it on the balls of your cheeks, and I put it right above where I did my contouring, okay, so that helps too. Now, you can do that in reverse. You can add the blush first. And if you add the blush first, it helps because then you can actually see, okay, I'm going to put my contouring right under my blush. So you can see, you know, if you need a little more direction. I kind of go either or. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to do. And you can see the difference. You can see my contour line. You can actually see my highlighted parts. You can see that under my eye. You can tell the difference. And again, it's hitting where the light touches. So highlighting is just about putting light on places where basically the natural light will bounce off, okay? Chin, nose, forehead, cheeks, okay? Some people put it on their neckline, okay? And contouring is about just getting it in the hollows of your face, like this or here, just to add dimension and give it more of a shadow look. And that's pretty much how you see actresses. That's how they get their makeup done. Okay, this is my tutorial. I hope you were informed. Have a nice day.